Oh man, it's a game.
Easy game indeed.
Alright, so we have for this run, our runner is going to be Synyadriel, and they will be running Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing.
Indeed. That will be me. Hello, people. I'm Synyadriel, or just Syn, to ease it up for people. Category is all caps, glitchless, which means I just be doing the races. All 6 cups are 4 races, classic stuff. And for this one, I will have a small unofficial incentive for you people, for the chat, or if someone wants to spend money on that one, very much appreciated. Then incentive would be which character I will use in the last cup. I'll just go through the list real quick. I might be redoing that list later. Another time, because this run is timed in in-game time, so I can do stuff in the menu as much as I want. And can still be on PB pace. But that's something to do later. For the first cup, I will use BD Joe just because he's fun. He's a fun character, and I like his taxi. We play on beginner because why not? These are the 6 cups. I know I skipped quickly through them, but we'll see them in detail soon enough. And the timer will start when I hit the start cup button. So I just count down in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, first race.
You've joined us at
Palm Tree Panic. Music and sea settle. So let's see if the hardest part of the run goes well. We have to see. It's this figure 8 right here. Because the AI likes to block us. But we went through there fairly well. Okay. You can already see how this game works. We have a power slide, which gives us a mini turbo after doing it for a time. And who would have guessed that's our main movement in this game? Driving sideways is just faster. Already an all-star in the end of the first lap. Okay, good to know. In case anyone doesn't know, all-star is... I just compare this game to Mario Kart because everyone knows how Mario Kart works. And All-Star is basically like a bullet bill, just special for every character because why not? Drifting through a looping here because why not as well. And yeah, that's the first race, the first track. I forgot how the stage is called from Sonic Heroes. And I forgot to do this cool jump I wanted to show off. But I found out in practice that I'm not fast at doing so, so I just do it the normal way. And Tails All-Star.
Watch out now. Tails has the All-Star, so keep your head down. That's quite the tornado from Tails. Move it, people. Whoa,
And there we go. First race done.
between first and last right about now.
209.
Joe's
It's okay, it's okay. But we still have plenty of races to go. Next up, Blizzard Castle Icicle Valley. From Billy Hatcher into Giant Egg. It's a very good game, by the way. I have it, I played it a bit. It was fun.
welcome to Blizzard Castle.
Changing music to a better one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go on this one. And in this track it's the first time I can talk about one of the most important things that will part of this one. It's the character differences. Not every character is the same. And not only in stats and speed and whatnot, but also in boost, especially in the jump boost. While you're in air, you are able to do these stunt tricks, like most of the racing games now. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the fist hit me, I knew it. Every character has different animations. Some of them are faster, some of them are longer. You see it in a later cup when I choose a different character. Except for the last one, because it doesn't matter that much there. Okay, another important thing about these boosts. You just saw me driving through an egg there. While you're in the boost state, you are almost invincible. Only items and walls, of course, and cars from the not next track, the first track in the next cup, from the Jet Set radio stages. Only this one can hit you. Everything else you can just drive through and are perfectly fine. And we have to use that quite a bit. Next up, Red Road. This track is reused in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed and in Team Sonic Racing. I guess they like the stage. I don't know. Okay, here we go again. Here you can see how fluid the drifting is. You can just drift and keep the straight line going. Also, this following part here is one of my favorite things. Oh no, the rocket. The rocket! Go away! No, oh, now I'm getting hit by every item here. Items are bad. Oh no, no, no. Here's a rocket. Okay, good time to talk about items. This game has most of the basic items from like every kart racer. Be it something like the green shell, these are the green boxing gloves. The red shells, these are the rockets, and so on. But the best thing about it is it doesn't have something like the blue shell. So we are basically free to do whatever we want when we are first place and have a defensive item.
Watch it. Tails is in a spin and you're all on the menu.
Which comes in very handy, so we just drive away from everyone most of the time. if they let us.
Pete's got himself a spray can. One more lap to go.
Like if you look at the very top of the screen, you see Amigo not far away from me. That's because the rubber banding in this game is very strong. Even more if you played the game more, apparently. I don't really have proof on that one, but it felt like that. And that's one of the main reasons why we play on beginner, just because it doesn't change anything about the speed, just how many characters will rubber band close to you. And we want that to be as few as possible. And there are different characters on different difficulties, and we want to avoid that. Which is silly, I know, but whatever. Sunshine Tour. Another track that was featured in Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed.
Welcome, race fans, to beautiful Carnival. Yo, we gotta move.
Oh damn, I missed the trouble start. I knew it would happen when I play around that much. By the way, shoutouts to the commentator for this game. He's silly, he's fun. That's why I've kept him on. Here's some nice comments later on, maybe. If the time comes. But okay. A Samba de Amigo stage, so of course we have to race this one while listening to Samba de Janeiro. You'd be surprised how well you can race to some of the music around. Ah, dang it. Too close for dodge. The AI doesn't really like me, apparently. Sad times. I knew it. Shadow has a triple rocket and drove into the balloon, and I did as well. But look at this rubber banding here. But luckily, that rubber banding gets worse in the sense of they can't keep up. Especially in the later cups. There are some races where we have like around the 20 seconds of I forgot the word. I'm not main English speaker, okay? We are 20 seconds ahead. At some point later on. Okay. And that's the first cup. The first 4 races. After every cup or race, we get these Sega miles to unlock characters and everything. But there aren't that many. Skipping the winning ceremony because we see we are going to see it a few more times. Okay, next up, Graffiti Cup. BD Joe again. And don't forget the incentive. You can wish for a character. That's in the game, of course.
Relax, put your feet
Time to go to Tokyo Toe Jet Set Radio.
3, 2, 1, go!
As you can see, body blocking is real. And bad drifts are a thing as well. The world record for this game does it really like perfectly to keep the power drifts, mini turbo, everything up through the whole time, through every race, through every track, through everything. But that's a bit risky, so at some points I will charge my drift boost, just because sometimes the drift button feels a bit strange and just lets you drift into the different direction you wanted to. And I don't want that. Like the Optimus thread would be like having the single turbos over and over again, kinda like that. Oh, whoa, whoa, that fist. What is that? We keep it slow at some points. Whoops, like this drift. The best thing about BD Joe's taxi is that you can, if you look at the front wheels, you can see how I steer. And yeah, I don't think cars work like that normally.
I mean, I don't know about you, but my car works like that.
Can you drive in a straight line while doing a 90-degree drift?
Oh sure, do it all the time.
While flipping your front wheels around back and forth.
That one's a little more of a challenge.
Physics. Yeah, all-star. Who needs that? As you can see, another example, cars are strong. Well, there we go. 13 seconds ahead. We're slowly getting to roll. And my time is very bad. Oh boy. Lots of catch up to do. Time to go to Korean Mansion, or also known as House of the Dead, I think. Yeah, I don't know much about that game, I just play it. The racing game, I mean. The one you're seeing currently.
So, would you want to live here?
Excuse me, what?
If you got the chance to just come and chill out here with these drifting cars and everything, would you do it?
When I'm able to drive them, sure. I mean, look at this. That looks like fun.
Oh, it very much looks like fun.
Oh boy, bad jump. Okay. Oh, zombies. Okay. Get rid of the banana, we need that honking bonus. Honking bonus worked, we're back in first. And I landed. Okay. Sure, why not? I really get hit by more than normally. I shouldn't have practiced that much. It pushed away my luck, I think. Ding ding.
That's a spine tingler, folks. Watch out, folks. We have an all-star on the field.
Also, one fun fact. While practicing this, I noticed some characters get their all-stars more often than other characters. One of them is Dr. Eggman. You might hear him a lot more.
Joe slams home in first place.
Okay, that outer force was something. We don't talk about that. But now we go to Final Fortress, also known as Drift City. Especially the second one. I forgot when it comes. Sometimes later. But on this tracks, if you're not able to drift in this game yet, just play a bit of Final Fortress and you'll be a drift king in no time. Some people would say these stages are a bit boring, but because there's not much going on, just drifting all the time. Bad drift, cancelled a bit too early there.
It's a second lap. Keep it going. See ya. Speed takes him out.
The commentator in this game is really good. Whoops! Bad drift again. Holy damn, I'm getting many bad drifts today. Might be the nervosity. Is that a word? I don't know. Okay, what's next? Oh, next track is good. The next track is going to be the Super Monkey Ball one. I'm gonna say these stages are a lot of fun. They're quite difficult as well. But if you can do them well, they look good. So they won't look good on me. But I do my best.
Joe slams home in first place.
If someone does not know Super Monkey Ball, it's the game where you play a monkey in a ball and roll around over obstacle course. That's the simple explanation. These tracks, especially the first one, does that very well, because almost every corner is a 90-degree one, and drifting around here is pretty fun, especially when you do it fast, and that's the main goal here. Going for the risky one here, didn't get it. Go away, you rocket, I don't want you. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Boxing glove, I'm bad. Drifting through that banana, I think it's nothing, because we are in a boost state.
Do we have time for a donation?
Sure.
We have
Let's go.
$5. We have $5 from Moon Blaze Wolf, putting $5 towards having Sonic as the racer in the final cup, and also towards having a Sonic Zeramis sprite in the Final Fantasy IV free enterprise run. Good luck to everyone today.
Sonic, okay. Sonic says some tips or hints or whatever. I don't need them. But okay. I guess I just go through the list again just to plug it again. Because I don't know. And I have to change the character now anyways. Because now we won't play as Billy Joe for this next cup. I play as the Bonanza Brothers, just because they are funny as well. For the Egg Cup, we use them because the third race, the Jump Parade, they are very useful there, and you'll see why when it's time.
Yes, race. 3, 2, 1, go!
But first up, next Billy Hatcher stage. And I keep getting body blocked. Go away. Don't push me. I'm fast. Soundtrack's very good, by the way. Most of that. All of the soundtracks are soundtracks from the original games, just reused. Because why not? They are great. I'm taking this shortcut here. Very not obvious shortcut.
Tails is losing it. What is he, flying blind? He ought to be hit from Hangman. Everything to play for as we enter lap 2.
A heck of a hit. Good commentator. No curse words here. Is that one out for me? No, it wasn't. Dang, wasted my shield.
I wish there was an all-star on the track. What's that? There is? Sweet! And that's how Joey
By the way, these jumping things I just drove past, these are crows.
crushed his big red button.
Yes, crows.
We're into the final lap and things are
Don't ask me why. I would stop and show them to you, but that would be slow. And we want to go on.
That is great driving.
I might even be ahead far enough to be able to. Just flexing my skills again, but the AI is really not that good. Even on higher difficulties. And I keep bonking every wall. Ding ding, hit one. .302. Dang, I never got the sub 3 on this one yet. Okay. Dark Arsenal, next final photo stage. I said the second one is the best one to learn drifts. Here we go. You just see in a second. It's a fairly long track. It's not the longest, and if done well, drift mode like 90% of the time. Even with boost. Oops, or not. I remember back when I was younger, I played this game on Xbox 360. This is PC, by the way. And there was some kind of achievement to do a certain amount of drift. I don't know if it was an amount of drift boosts or time, I don't know. I got it here, accidentally. This in front of me is a jump ramp. It is supposed to be a shortcut, but I never got it yet. Except the Sonic Boot Mushroom Boost power-up thingy. Even though most of the shortcuts work with drift boosts only as well. Which is kind of strange. Next up. Sounds a bit like Kirby. And as you can see, just learn drifting forehead. It's so easy on this one. Drifting itself isn't even that easy. Isn't even that hard, I mean. It's very easy. Whoops! Except the drift input gets eaten up again. But yeah, this game is a prime example of what happens when you do a fun racer, arcade racer, whatever, with items and have no items like the blue shell to hit the first place. Talking to you, Crash. Team racing. It has one, but you can outspeed it. Good online mode. Dang. Very enthusiastic cheering there. We're very happy for their win. But now, Jump Parade. This course is the reason why we play the Bonanza Brothers here. Because the Bonanza Brothers have one of the fastest air trick stunt boost thingy in the game. And it's a consistent one. And it's very useful here because this track is located on top of rooftops and you just jump around from one rooftop to other. And you can get with every jump a boost with Bonanza Brothers. It doesn't work with everyone. With a few that are supposed to work, I mess it up for whatever reason. So we just use the Bonanza Brothers, and they are fun. Don't hit me. I messed that one up. That's what happens if you don't have a jump boost here. I shouldn't sing with the music. I think it has delay on stream, so I shouldn't do that.
Everything to play for as we enter lap 2. A sweet attack from Eye.
I had to hold my back. I had to hold myself back there. I wanted to sing with the music again. Okay. But as I said, we are at the point now where the AI isn't able to keep up anymore, and the items rarely reach us. So we just are free to go to drive on the tracks as we want. At best, we drive them well, of course. Drop drift there, nice. Wow. That was strange. The game is really mean to me all of a sudden. It's been so nice to me. I've been nice to the game because I played it quite a bit. Maybe it doesn't like it. It's a Sega game, what do I know? Okay, Pinball Highway. The next casino stage. I keep saying stage. Whatever. Oh no, Supersonic Racing is the song.
3, 2, 1, go!
Don't block me, amigo. Oh boy. That, of course, one hit me. Ah, smacked. No overtaking me.
What an overtake, folks! So into the second.
This race is hot. I don't think so. It's pretty one-sided, I'd say.
Now there's some shooting worth talking about. Any slower, fellas, and you'll be going backwards. Tails powers up the field. Something on the wrong
That drift there looked nice. I have to keep that in mind. That works.
spreading out on the track, with some of the racers being left behind. Something has the All-Star. Once more we're feeling, fellas.
Oh, damn, that was bad. Whoops. There's so many bad things happening here. Holy damn.
Left looking into an exhaust pipe, man. That's gonna
Marathon run. What else?
didn't see that coming. Come on, guys. Surely one of you wants to win.
Egg cup done.
Bonanza Brothers do the business. First place.
What's next one? Okay. Okay, so it has some cool tracks. No, 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 not yet. Next up, Horror Cup. Spooktober coming up, or already going, or whatever. Who do we take here? BD Joe again.
BD Joe.
And this cup has its name for a reason. The reason I gave the reason is my own reason, because the tracks in here are something.
It's my
Not as bad as some that are coming up, but they are something, and they are all located in one cup.
2, 1, go!
Starting off with Buddy Block Fest again. Look at this.
Shadows, spin this stuff at the head of the pack.
Oh, don't. Okay.
Thank you and good night.
Tight turn there. Works. We're here boxes. Bye.
Let's see what the second rate.
No. It's again. I don't like the turning star. Or the I don't know what the name of it even is. It's something with star. It's very bad. It's something you can't even really practice. The controls aren't even different. It's just the screen is flipped upside down.
Listen up, everyone. My eyes got the all-star. So watch out for some cool action. We're into the final lap.
Make or break time. Almost. Ever seen a taxi swing their butt like that? Look at this. Dancing.
Ow, nice hit from tail. Eggman has the egg pod. Run for your lives, racers. Watch out. Eggman's crushed his big red button. No, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation. Joe secures first
Okay, Lost Palace. Something strange with the Seaside Hill. Oh, Seaside Hill, that's the name of the stage I was thinking of. It wasn't even on the it was on the screen there and I forgot. Whatever. The tracks are something. Let's listen to Can You Feel the Sunshine?
Things here at sea. I can't wait. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah.
Go. Heating up. BD Joe is looking fresh and real fine out front.
Oh, by the way, I think that's a good timing to talk about the other racing games. The other Sega racing games. Transformed is okay. It's not my thing, I like the first one the most. Team Sonic Racing, I haven't played it and I don't want to, that says enough I think. I've seen a run of it. And I just know that most of the Sonic's tracks of this game are reused in there. I don't know. No comment on that one.
On to lap 2 where things should really hot up.
Crab's gone. Let me hit one. Crab is gone.
Come on, guys. Surely one of you wants to win.
Is there a moment to remind chat about the incentives?
Sure. That's the quiet race.
So, at the end, near the end of this run, we have an incentive going to choose the racer for the final cup. Feel free to throw some donations in to pick the racer.
That shot right on target from Egg.
Dang fish. I think I show the list after this cup again, because the next cup is the last cup before the incentive ends. I'll just skip through the list real quick then. I should have more than enough time.
We've got an all-star in play, so strap yourselves in, race fan. Yeah, that's a shame we came to see.
Tails All-Star. Who cares? That fish again.
Watch it. Tails is in a spin and you're all on the menu. Hey, now we got a race on our hands.
Excitement? Wow. Already ended.
BD Joe slams home in first place.
Next up, Sandy Drifts. Oh, Sandy Drifts. Sandy Drifts is good. One of the hardest tracks in the game, in my opinion. Just because first, it's a Super Monkey Ball track, means most of the most of the corners are 90-degree ones. And this combines quite a bit of other things. This was really one of the tracks I had the most problems with back then. Even still to this day, because you can just bump into everything here. Tight corners, everything. Better just not do that. Destroy the star. Honk too strong. Honk too strong. But yeah, I remember back then when I played this on the Xbox. Xbox had a function to play music while you play, and it overrides the game soundtrack. So it just muted the music of the game and put your music over it. Was a nice function. I don't know if the one still has it, but I liked it on the 360. And it was really fun to drive around on the tracks, listen to your music, especially if you have some music that fits to the game. And this was one of my favorite tracks to do this. Even though I was bad at the track, I still kinda am. You can play this way better. But luckily it's a short track. Blink or you miss it. What does my time say? Oh boy. However, I'm ahead now. PB pace hype. Okay, Wukaku Hill. I forgot which one exactly it was. Oh, it was that one. Did someone order a race? Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Another story. Amy, what are you doing? Okay, another story from my back in the Xbox days. There was another achievement that was like drive into the finish backwards. I mean, now it's not that easy for not that hard for me because what are they doing? Why? Because most of the time I'm like 20 seconds ahead. If it went well. But back then I used it on, I got it on this track just because of this shortcut here. That even the AI takes. Even the AI takes it. But this shortcut says like, I don't know. Don't ask me, it's been a long time since I've used the normal way. Oops. But it saves quite a bit.
Tails looking like he can't miss. Amy takes the impact. All right.
But yeah, this game is really nice. I enjoy it. Sadly, it was already outdated from the day on it released. Like this game released 2010. It has no cloud save on Steam. It has no online mode. It only has split screen. And some other things. Some other races had back then. Whoops, wall bump. That's still first place, and that's Horror Cup. now I go all the characters again real quick. To let chat or money decide who I'll play as in the final cup. Which will be the one after this. So, who do I choose again? Okay. It's not that much of a list here.
The Bonanza Brothers.
Samba Cup. Rocky Coaster. It's a track I really enjoy. But I'll give a warning because this track has some colorful parts.
I feel a real
Just saying.
coming on here at Carnival Island.
Seizure warning or stuff. I don't think it's that extreme, but better safe than sorry.
3, 2, 1, go!
We see it right at the beginning, right here, in this tunnel. I don't know, I think the speed does something to the floor and the colors on the side. It makes it a bit worse. Whoops, that never hit me. That normally it never hits me. Don't hit me, okay. Airtime, bad airtime. Every good roller coaster has a water bit in it. Dodge that speaker. The sound of the boxing gloves is something. That work? Yeah, it works.
Any slower, fellas, and you'll be going backwards. Slick work from Amy there. She moves on the spot. And back kick goes in. It's looking pretty
59, so doesn't look good for sub 3.
Stay tuned, people. We're into the final lap and things are set to overheat.
As I said, this game, the leaderboards are on in-game time, based on the race times. Just the race times are added up. I have my splits running on the side. Oops, balloon. With an auto splitter, so I can keep track of that. And that's Rocky Coaster.
Well, isn't this a quiet one? Wake me up when you guys start
18 seconds.
real, huh?
There we go.
The Bonanza Brothers do the business first.
Highway Zero. This is one of the tracks that doesn't work as planned. This one is a small problem.
Welcome to
There are sometimes an AI can get stuck here. Maybe we'll see it. Hopefully we'll see it, because it's always funny. They are acting like a Roomba then. driving back and forth against the wall. Again, the OP cars on this one. I have to dodge them. Can't drive through them. Star comes. Star. Dodged it. Nice. Right here, the AI can get stuck on this. Whatever these things are in the middle, I don't know. I don't know the word for it. I don't know the English term for it. I'm not that stupid. Just a little bit. But just going on with the race. I try to style a bit on the next lap. To do some single boosts. Pretending like I can play the game. If anyone is interested, my PB is a 1:09:22 in-game time. The world record, and I'm 9th place. The world record is 1:04. Imagine that, it's 5 minutes ahead. And most of the times between my and the world record time are also like 1 minute each. Like there's a minute, then just 2 seconds, then another minute. Leaderboard is wild. It's not a big leaderboard, but it's wild one. Is this the second Eggman All-Star in a row? In like 1 lap? Oh, there are 2 stuck! That's something new. Amy and Zobiko. I've never had that happen before. That there were 2 stuck at the same position. Funny enough, they get unstuck shortly after you pass them or before you pass them most of the time. I don't know why. It just like it or whatever.
And a slightly creeped out hello.
Deadly you're out.
3, 2, 1, go! The Bonanza Brothers onto a winner out front.
There was something on this map that could happen, but I forgot what it was. There was something strange as well. We are slowly getting into the part of the tracks where some things aren't working. There was something on this one as well. But I forgot. Can't be that important then. Or I haven't had happened in a while. I know the only thing is you can jump even further than the glasses and you get stuck on the roof. That's something that could happen.
Heads up, racers. We've got all-star goodness on the track.
But you can avoid that by not going fast.
Amigo paid for some late nights out there. 1 lap down. Let's see what the second brings.
Ouchie.
That's a great hit. Ouchie. Shadow takes some damage and doesn't flinch. Alert, we've got an all-star on track. Well, isn't this a quiet one? Wake me
Was that too fast? No, it works. Okay.
Whoa, and Amigo takes them out.
Bumping away that zombie. Was in my way.
We're into the final lap. Make or break time. Things really spreading out on the track with some of the
drifting up that spiral like nothing. Da, da. I really can't stop singing when I'm not have nothing to talk about. I'm really sorry. I hope the delay isn't too bad. Okay. Sub 3, nice. Better than my PB. How much time I saved. Oh, wow. Just to make it clear, at one point I was 20 seconds behind, now I'm 15 ahead. Good thing to know.
Great to have you here at Seaside Hill. Not a
Last
sand pail in sight.
Seaside Hill track, what song do we choose? Sure, just Windy and Rippling. It's Sonic Adventure 1, I think.
Three, two, one, go!
And sadly enough, this is another snooze fest. There's really nothing much that's happening. Except one underwater looping. You may see, yeah, that wasn't right. Drifting through loopings, because why not? But yeah, there's not that much happening in here. Oh. Almost Synyadriel. Now the big jump. How many can we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we had a 5th? Nice, 5. There's no effect. The max, it's maxed out on 3. Getting this jump. There's so many gloves coming at me. What's happening? And yes, you can bump into everything here on the side, and it will stop you. Sometimes it can be used as an advantage that the walls or the scenery is solid. I might try it out after the big jump. Because there's one point where you can abuse that. Because there's one rock in that you can jump just right over it, that that has usage as a ramp, and you can get an air boost off. It's like here. Okay, didn't get it. Sad times. We have another lap to try it out. Wow, fish, I mean. And I don't like that. Getting bullied by fish here. And crap. Look, Tails was flying there. Did you see him? I think it was Tails. It looked like Tails. It was yellow. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, almost. almost good enough. It almost worked. But that's what I mean. You can use it as to get some high to... Holy damn, the fish are really mean today. Okay, Sonic Cup done. The last cup coming up. So I guess Sonic won? I guess.
Yeah, it looks like Sonic won.
Yeah, okay, then we'll just use Sonic. Playing the one that the game is named after. Boring. Nah, just kidding, it's fine.
Does that mean we get to go fast?
Always. That might even be bad in this one. But whatever, Sonic won. Last cup coming up. Monkey Cup. Starting with the bingo party, because bingo is always good at parties. Ask me, I'm expert in it. In parties and bingo. Is there even a bingo in this event? I don't think so, right? Sad times. Dang, I missed the turbo start. Oh, a good thing. Holy, got sandwiched there. Okay, Sonic was a bad choice, they don't like him. But now that the incentive is closed, I can talk about some character differences. First up, almost every character has a different turbo start requirement. It just means at what point at the countdown you use your boost. Then there are airtime differences, which I already mentioned. Then there are some basic stat move stuff, but who cares about that? Then every character has a different all-star, of course. Some are better, some are worse. Okay, that's really mean. I don't like it. By the way, Big is in the game. That means Big is the worst character, of course. What else could it be? Even his all-star is bad. Gotta catch up because of the early shenanigans. Oh, by the way, on this track, the AI can get stuck as well. Whoops. Drift input eaten. Oh yeah, there are some other differences with characters, like Tails is... He's driving his plane. Yes, you can... Wow. Yes, you can say driving, because he's kind of driving in here. But it has less... he has less... How do you say that? He's a lightweight. Like, ground bombs won't infect him as much. Which is useful in the next track. Which is my favorite one, by the way. Casual losing 10 seconds. Okay, why not? Okay. No, not the one after I looked at my splits. Lava Layer first. Monkey Target is my favorite, by the way. Just as a heads up. But now Lava Layer. This is the most broken track in the game. Just because it has one part that isn't working correctly. I'm messing up Sonic Turbo Start. Okay. And the part that is not working is the one coming up. With the 3 jumps right here. Because you can be too fast here. You are not allowed to do anything here. if you do a stunt or something else, whatever, you just fall into the holes and have to wait. If you're lucky. If you're unlucky, you get stuck at the rocks and have to move yourself out of them and have to wait after that. Good stuff, good stuff.
So we're on to lap 2 and have everything to race for. Oh, Ruffles and Fur. Where did you guys learn to drive? A farm?
I have to concentrate a little bit here because that stage is... No, I did a stunt. Oh my... Muscle memory, and now you can see what happened. Let me just drop off the stage randomly. I was lucky that I didn't fall down there. Because I used the brake, yes. Using the brake in a racing game. Boo me.
It's looking pretty spread out. Plenty of room to stretch those driving muscles.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Oh, sure.
We have TK with $20.46. Such skill, such speed, a drift master. This driver deserves some extra ring.
Thanks. He says as I bump into every wall possible.
We gotta slow it down a little bit, make it fair for the other drivers.
No, the AI has been bad to me. I did a stunt again. I can't. It works. Okay. Note for myself. The character. It depends on the character if you fall down there, apparently. Oh, I almost thought that rocket hits me. More crows. Let me hit one. Pew! Oh, nothing happened. Sad. And yes, the crows are bad. In the game, I think they stole the eggs. I think. Okay, monkey target. My favorite track with my favorite soundtrack as well. It's just called Party Game 1, the soundtrack from Monkey Ball.
Greetings and welcome to today's
Okay, here we go.
Monkey Speak.
Longest track in the game as well. But it starts with a big jump.
One, go! Sonic Burst
And let's go.
first.
When I mentioned Tails earlier, with being a lightweight and being an advantage in this one, if you notice how much I jumped around on the wooden plank area there, Tails avoids that. Tails just like flies all over it.
Watch out now. Tails has the All-Star, so keep your head down.
This wooden plank thing is not too much of a problem. Sometimes it eats your drifts though. Now the best part of the whole track. Some 180s. Sometimes the AI has problems with that. Sometimes the AI is super broken with that and just super boosts through it. The AI is strange in this game. Oh, I missed that super speed. Pat.
Eggman's going all-star. Women and children to the lifeboats.
Eggman, you all-star.
Watch out.
Stop my favorite soundtrack.
Big red button.
I don't like it.
Allow me to introduce my latest creation. Eggman's rocket showing no mercy.
My favorite soundtrack of this game. To be fair.
Allies, takes out. Amy's cutting through the field like a knife through butter. Whoa, talk about a great shot. Gotcha. Once more with feeling, fellas. We're into the
Final lap. Another Eggman all-star. Wow.
As the egg pod. Run for your lives, racers. Eggman decides it's rocket time. No, allow me to introduce my latest creation. Any slower, fellas, and you'll be going backwards. Nice. Amy lands a beauty. That'd shake up anyone's maraca. Whoa, gotta save it.
And that was Monkey Target.
Last right about now. The winner is Sonic.
The crowd go crazy. Last race. Thunder Deck. It's again a Final Fortress stage, means normally much drifting. This one is a bit different. What song do we...
Final Fortress are
I don't know what track I just chose.
today's tarmac.
There we go, last one.
3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Sonic's in first, and boy, does he love it!
Airtime is bad. Don't have much control. Just jumping through that laser because, like, it's not. Okay. Because I hit the wall there, I dodged that star. Everything was intended. Big got its his all-star. His all-star is froggy, and it's bad. Because normally all-stars are like bullet bills, as I said earlier. Just personalized for every character. Froggy can decide to not move for 2 seconds or something. Good bullet bill.
Shadow just taking it in stride.
It leaps forward, stops for a bit, leaps again. Maybe if he's in a good mood, he leaps continuously. But sometimes it's a bit exhausting and he takes a break.
Eggman's going all-star. Women and children to the lifeboats. Me first. Well, my friends, we've got an all-star loose. And when we're an all-star, no one can hear you scream. Now, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation. Things really spreading out on the track with some of the racers being left behind.
Drift that way, Sonic. I want to drift that way.
Boom! Big's move right on target.
Bad corner. Never flew that far. That threw me a bit off. Sonic just more speedy.
Oh, people feeling that.
And time. There we go.
Sonic wins, and what a guy he is!
I should have mentioned that earlier, that time ends when I finished I crossed the finish line. But yeah, okay. Now we can finally see the award ceremony. And I use this moment to... Should I already? I don't know. 13 seconds sweep B, by the way. 13 seconds. I don't know where these come from. So clap for that, like for this as well. But yeah, I think I just say bye already. Thanks for having me. And good luck for the other runners and enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for that amazing run. Can we get one more round of GGs in the chat for that heckin' PB?